Ave Strategos, I'm Pericles and welcome back to our Mountain Blade 2 Bannerlord journey. So folks, if I'm not mistaken, this should be episode 8 and last episode we were basically we continued our journey. We hunted down some looters and tried to make more money for our basically smithing plans. And we kind of discovered the Azerai lands, did a little bit of trading, and we ended up in the Battanian lands. So this hideout, as you all remember last episode, we were unsuccessful for sneaking into the hideout. And I mentioned that at the end of the last episode, I mentioned that I'm gonna go ahead and off the recording wait a little bit until the hideout is back. So these guys are back now. I think I waited maybe 2 days in the game time. I could have actually put that in the recording. It didn't take too long, maybe like 2 minutes or something. So we're gonna wait for the nightfall, and I'm gonna do my very best this time to not mess that up. I'm also gonna quick save here so I can come back to this save because I definitely want to fight this time. And let's see how the things will be. Is he looking at us? Perfect. Oh, I didn't even see there was a guy here. Brother, I need to drag you out of here. I tried a couple times so he doesn't see us, but he was bothering us. Okay. So now we got him in a spot that they won't see. Let's go slowly. I feel like this time they're stronger than the previous one, because I don't remember there was a guy hiding there, to be honest. Nice job for now. These parts are easy, nothing difficult here. So let's go take care of the other two. I see one guy here. I have to understand how the other one moves so I can make my move. Okay, he's going. Let's put him here. That's great. Is he gonna come back here or what? I think he's gonna go there. We have to be patient here because I don't wanna mess that up. I feel like after stopping there, he will head to us. Okay, I'm gonna stop here now. Okay, I don't know why he hit him like that, but at least we killed him. Let's take this guy over here. We have another one on the top of the hill, so let's go there. I feel like we can just wait here. He's gonna come back anyways. He'll come back here, so we'll wait here. Ah, I also have stones that I forgot. Alrighty, we should be in a backstab mode. Can anyone see us? No. We are very well camouflaged. Okay. Don't look at us, brother. Okay, let's go now. Okay, what happened? Why I can't drag this guy? Let's go. He was about to see us, by the way. Okay, got him. Nice. Stack him out of here as well. That guy was about to see us. Is he coming here or what? I don't think so. He will be coming to this side. Nice. How many they have left? Only 4. Looks like these are just the patrols. Like, they're not patrolling, I'm sorry. They're just the guards. They're like staying in the same spot. Why I see a lot more units there, but I can't see things on top of my head. Okay, he's done. Okay, we got lucky. I thought they won't be moving, but he did move. I have to be quiet here now. We did not bad. Can we go ahead and kill the rest of them sneakily as well, or no? I feel like they're just too many now. Okay, I think we're gonna have to call our guys here. Attack, guys, attack. Wow, look at us. I don't want to die here. I have to protect myself. Our units will take care of them anyways. We did a pretty good job by sneaking around them. We didn't even lose too many units. I think I'm gonna just keep these guys with me. Okay. We got them here. Oh, they still have some. Okay, I thought that was the last, basically, bit of them. We're definitely not gonna duel with you guys. Protect me. Their units are kinda hunting us down, but I think we can kill them now. Great. We got them. Victor, we got some peasants. I'm gonna take all the prisoners with me. I don't need those guys. Look at that. Archer flag. We don't have any banner, so I will use that for now. This is less weight, so I'll have it. And I'll take everything else. Not bad. Not bad at all. And we got some basically loot from there as well. I think I'm gonna just go ahead and like delete these guys, and I won't be needing them. So what I'm gonna do is maybe buy some 29. Is 29 a lot or no? Just gonna buy some. Oh, we actually have plenty. So maybe not. Let's go to the carbon set and see what are the prices there. Very well. First of all, let's sell unnecessary stuff that we won't be using. Any weapons will stay. Actually, I can buy some weapons from them because we're gonna melt them down and stuff. Oh yes, I'm gonna buy this all. For now, I think it is just okay. Or no, wait. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna sell these guys first. And I have 44 horses. Herding is minus. So how about like this? Still herding? Yep. How many units I have? Let me see that first. I have 33 Azeri units. I can do this. I can sell 3 of them. Let's sell these guys. And we can go ahead, sell some of the horses in the other settlement. I can buy the cheap stuff for now, whichever has only one, not the bulks. And I forgot to check the hardwood price here. They don't even have a hardwood. No, don't get it. Don't get basically involved in that situation, guys. Run away. Yeah, so we have 7 attribute points and 3 skill points on the endurance and smithing. We have to upgrade those a bit further because looks like we can't get to the max yet. How about here? Hardwood 16. Yes, that's what I need. That's much cheaper. The good call that we didn't buy the others from the other settlement. Fish is expensive. Grapes 60% cheaper. I'll keep it then. And these guys can stay with us. We still have some herding minus. Okay, that's fine, I guess. Gonna go to here, Marunath, to sell some of the horses. We also have to keep an eye on our food. And there's a tournament here. I'll try to attend. Let's go. What you guys are giving away? Closed Warlord helmet. Wow, that's a nice one. I'm gonna fight for it, definitely. Let's see how that will end up. Okay, the first shot was pretty good, by the way. Oh no, we have some more enemies. Let them kill each other. My god, I did good. I have to go to the next one though. It's only 2 of us, okay. How this guy is doing better than me. Alrighty. Is hardwood super expensive here? Yeah, looks like it. We can sell this charcoal maybe for now. How many? Let me see this. Enter smithing. So 2 of them gives me 1 charcoal. Yeah, I think it's doable. I can sell 1. I can sell 1, and what about the horses? Let's get rid of 5 of them. Will we still have the herding mines? Okay, that's much better now. What about the weapons here, guys? You guys have this as well. Fire and iron, pitchfork. Okay, let me buy 1. And let's move to Seonon. And on the way we can buy some grain from the settlement, so our units doesn't starve. We're gonna see how much basically we will be starting with, like the food wise. We have only 5. Let's have somewhere around 50 maybe. Yep. And let's go to the settlement now. I wish I could have get that helmet. That looks pretty good. Level 6, and probably it was pretty strong to have. What about here, guys? How much is hardwood? 9. That's what I'm talking about. You will definitely have that. So let's start smelting. So basically, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and do basically detailed guide about the smithing. So whoever would like to learn further about the smithing, how to max the smithing and how you can make money off the smithing, I'm gonna probably make a separate video. I don't know when, but I can do that, and I'll leave in the channel whoever is interested to watch. But for now, what we're gonna do as a beginning, I'm gonna try to unlock these 3 actually. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. These 3 skills for the smithing, and then we can start like smelting and etc. So until then, it's gonna be kinda just like refine, wait, refine, wait. So that'll be it. Alrighty, everybody. So I've been doing some smithing for a few hours now, I would say. I mean, I gave a breaks along the way, but our smithing skill is 206 level, and we, as you see, we got some skills learned along the way. I'm not really sure in this current moment, am I gonna be basically cutting the video during the time I made the smithing, because it might be too long, or if I'm gonna be able to smoothly speed up the video maybe with like 5 or 10x, you guys can still see like what I've been doing and etc. But we're in the sweet spot that we learned all the two-handed polearm parts, and I think we learned pretty much all the javelin parts as well. I didn't do anything else except I found one basically weapon that is gives us a decent experience, and at the same time decent can be sold for a decent price around like 1500 or so. And I feel like we're in the spot that I do want to kind of start making more expensive weapons. I really do want to go ahead with the glaive, with the long head glaive, but we don't have the fine steel. So in this basically moment, in this once you arrive like around 200, in this situation, what you guys need to do, you have to travel to the Azerai or the Imperial lands. They have Pujo in the Imperial lands, and they have Highland throwing daggers in the Azerai lands, which you can buy and smelt for the fine steel. That's exactly what we're gonna do. So we're gonna start with buying a lot of hardwood as much as we can, since they're gonna be pretty expensive in the Azerai lands, and we can either go ahead there and sell them, or we can simply just use them for our own basically smithing. Let me see, can I buy some horses? They don't have any here. I'm gonna first travel to these settlements, buy some more wood. And why these guys are marked actually? Probably by mistake. I'm just gonna let them help themselves. Let's buy some products. Hardwood is 12. Okay, I'm gonna buy. It's expensive, but I'll just buy, because we're gonna move away from here. And also I think we can go ahead and recruit some troops. We might not these guys though. I need cheaper units. So let's travel to Carbonset, and let's see if they have some more wood there and horses. We have to go prepared. Along the way, we can, if we're not gonna find any recruits here, we can try to fill our party. I would love to have Azerai units, but I don't want to travel overburdened. How much is the grain here, by the way? Is 6 here. Okay, and what about, you guys have some cheap troops? Alright, I'll get this one for now. And how about here? Do you guys have Sumpter horses? Perfect. I will go ahead and buy, how many should I buy? How many max troops I can hold? First of all, let me see that. 55. I can maybe buy 6 horses. 60 horses totally. Yeah, that should be okay. And what about the grain? Why grain is expensive here than the other settlements? I'm gonna spend some money here, but just know, folks, we gonna make those Denars back for sure. You know, you don't have to worry about it at all. And also, one of the weapons I made, the two-handed polearms, I had it for myself. I didn't sell it or smelt it. Some more units. I don't want to have the herding miners. That is kind of expensive. I don't want to pay more than 15 denarii per hardwood. Usually villages are being cheaper. I don't know why they're more expensive in this situation. Whatever. We'll go to the Dunglanis. By the way, while I was doing smithing, I attended few tournaments. None of them were we were not being able to successful. since our two-handed skills most of the time. You fighting the last battle two-handed, 1 versus 1, and like we're getting destroyed in that battle. Actually, enter to the smithy. I have some stamina left, and I can go ahead make some charcoal. What about trading? 20, that is expensive. Okay, we have the decent amount of grain that we can buy from here. What about horses? I think we have enough horses now. So let's go ahead and buy some grain. At least I want to have some, which will be enough for the road. 20 grain is okay, I guess. Do we have grain in the Azure Islands? I have to take a look real quick. Yeah, we have some. I mean, we're gonna be okay. We can buy some more food from there. I don't want to load myself with the food right now. But I do want to get some more units because our herding is quite a bit. Can't get any units from here. Alright, let's just go to Azara Lands. It might take a bit. So, quick few tips along the way while we are traveling. About the smithing, at the beginning, what happened? Okay, just get over here then, it's under the siege. So, about the smithing, when we start making, basically refining the hardwood to charcoal, makes a good experience, early smithing experience, and once you start basically hitting level 75, level 100, you can start actually smithing some weapons. Until that point, you can just spam refining the hardwood. It's also gonna let you make some extra money, since after basically unlocking this efficient charcoal maker, which unlocks at the level 25, you can go ahead and make 3 charcoal from 2 hardwood, and you can just make a profit. You just have to stay in the Botanian lands, buy a lot of hardwood, refine, wait for your stamina, refine, and sell whenever it's a lot. And once you're at the level 75, level 100, you can start smithing some weapons. Depends on what kind of weapons you want to play for yourself, or if you don't want to even make a weapon for yourself, if you just want to make for profit, then as far as I know, the javelins are pretty good for the profit wise. And let's save it here. Javelins are good for profit wise, and pole arms are good. That's why I went for those two. So let's see here, can we recruit any troops? Of course not. How much is the hardwood here? 58. How much is it? 75% more expensive. That's perfect. Let's see how many we can sell here. I do want to sell until it's under 29. That's great. What about charcoal? 107. I think selling charcoal might be even a better idea, actually. Okay, that's good. We get 1500 here. And nothing else we need to buy from here. Let's keep moving. Actually, I forgot daggers. That's why we are here, right? So bent tribesman, I think it's not this ones. I'm gonna buy one for checking, but I don't think so. It's oh, actually it is this tribesman throwing dagger. Okay, yeah, it's this one, my bad. We're gonna buy as much as we can. I'm sorry. How many daggers do you have? Tribesman throwing daggers, 89. How much that'll be? 21,000. It is kinda high, brother. I mean, let's buy this much for now, because I want to sell my hardwood first, so I can have more money to buy the rest. And just know, folks, once we're gonna smelt all those weapons and we're gonna have a fine steel, we're gonna start making the weapons that actually cost much higher, much more. And smithing works like this. let's say you can make two weapons. One is worth for 500 denarii, another worth for 5,000. You're gonna get much more experience by smithing the expensive weapon and also smelting the expensive weapon. So the point here is you want to start making expensive weapons when your smithing is around 200 level, because that leaves you with in a good spot that you can make the more complicated, more expensive weapons. Because whenever you make, for example, the weapon we were making, difficulty is 81 and our smithing is 207, but now the weapon that I want to make is gonna be let's say I want to use level 3 for example, something like that. It's gonna be somewhere around 212, still higher. I'm gonna probably either get a something else. I just gave a random example here. You want your difficulty always be under like 10-20 under your current smithing level, because if it's under, you can make a regular or a balanced weapons which cost much higher than the bent or cracked ones. And if you're gonna try to make more difficult weapons than your smithing are, which we made actually that mistake at the beginning of the our smithing journey. So if you're gonna do that, you're gonna get a lot of bent or cracked weapons, which they're not gonna give you too much experience, neither not too much basically money if you decide to sell it. So let's see how much is charcoal here now. 72. Let's sell some more. 48,000. That's great. I mean, what we can do here is, do you guys have some more of those daggers? Tribesman throwing daggers. 207. Can we buy some more? Let's do this. Then in that case I have to sell some more. Okay. Did I sell my charcoal? That's the first thing. Okay, we did sell that, and let's go to another settlement. And also, can we recruit some folks? Yes, please give us some more. And let's travel to actually, let's buy some grain from here first of all. Grain should be cheap here. Perfect. Get us like 50 or something. Let's go to another settlement. What about that? Scouting is improved. Now we can choose another skill. To travel speed on steps and plains. 50% daily chance to increase your relationship with a notable by when you enter a town. Sight range or travel speed. Oh, I don't know. So let's leave that alone. I hope that's not gonna bother me a lot. Let's go to another settlement there and see how much we can, how many of our hardwood or charcoal we can sell. I should have stopped at the village, by the way, for recruiting some folks. Alrighty. And the reason I'm trying to, as you live there, was I'm gonna take that actually. We can be a little mean in this situation. We don't care from where this mount comes. We would like to have it. So let's go to the city. Alrighty, some troops please, thank you, and let's see, that is what I'm talking about. Pretty good price to get instead of those weapons. And should I sell it, or I'm just gonna keep it for now? What about the daggers? Do you guys have some daggers too? Very nice. I'm gonna go ahead and make this 99, and we're gonna have a pretty decent amount of tribesman daggers now. Now we can go ahead, hire some Azerai men, and head back to the Botanian lands. Since we're gonna do our smithing over there. No, not for this, thank you. Botanian volunteer. You guys can go actually. Get a little herding minus, but we're gonna be okay once we recruit all these guys. Their food consumption is just grown up a little since we have too many units, but we should be okay. Recruit troops. Another settlement on our way, and then we can stop at the Gaius. Then head to the Seonon or whatever settlement we were doing our smithing at. 5 more. We got a leadership. It's you. I think yeah, let's go with the speed. I mean, speed always helps. Did we recruit from here right away? We did. Let's go. So we pretty much spent most of our money, but you're gonna guys see once we're gonna start making few weapons, they're gonna cost I feel like over 10,000 easy. That's how it should be, at least. I mean, I don't know, in the challenging difficulty those prices will differ too, but I'm expecting at least get like 8 to 10,000 from each weapon. Charcoal, we can sell a bit more. Very nice, and we can just head back. Let me see, you guys have any cheaper daggers or no? Okay, that's fine. We got it. Now we are heading back directly to Seonon, since that's where we're gonna continue our smithing. So we got 0.07 from Pathfinder and from Day Traveler. It's okay. Not that great, but better than nothing. Herding is minus 0.1. We should be okay. I don't upgrade them on purpose yet, just because I'm not actively fighting in this current moment, and I do just want to keep my wages low and also not waste all the money I've spent on my units by basically deleting them. So if I'm gonna be able to find a good weapon that I can make, which requires a fine steel, like more expensive material, and at the same time it is under the difficulty of making that weapon is under our smithing level, I'm gonna start making those. We're definitely gonna speed up our smithing progress much faster, and at the same time we definitely gonna basically make money off of it when we sell that weapons. So let's see here, charcoal is 54. I can just sell some over here. I don't care how many I'm losing. I'm gonna make that money anyways. Grain, let's buy some, like 100 is good. I don't want to leave the settlement too many times for buying a food for them. 36 days, that is plenty. Alright, let's save the game, and we got back here. Alrighty. So what we're gonna do, we don't have any stamina. We're gonna wait a little bit first, and we're gonna refine our daggers. They should give us plenty fine steel. I don't know how many each gives, at least one I'm assuming we're gonna get. So we're gonna just smelt them all down. Each one gives us one fine steel. Okay, let's go and do those. What happened? Oh, we don't have charcoal actually. I forgot about it. And also on the trading page, let me see how much is the hardwood for. 10. Let's wait a little bit. I think we can find a better price than that. And by the way, folks, by doing that, buying weapons like in a bulk just for their material and smelting them also learns us a lot of parts for those kind of weapons. You're gonna see like I didn't even craft any single throwing dagger, but since we're gonna smelt it all, let's see, where is the throwing daggers? It's a throwing knife, for example. We've already learned some parts, and let's see how much is it. We have 8 parts now, and we're gonna smelt some. All right. Let's see. We already learned 4 more, and I'm not even gonna make these weapons at all. I'm just gonna smelt them for their fine steel, and along the way you just unlocking some parts, which is great. So I'm gonna record the video for now. I wanna finish all the refining, smelting all the daggers I have, and then I wanna make a few weapons that the way I was talking about, and then I can speed up the process from there, either again cutting the video or making it faster. We'll see. Alright, let's go to Smithy again. 24, yeah, green spot, this all done. Let's make some charcoal. You know what I do wonder? I do wonder something here. So actually by melting the weapon down, you can even, of course not too many, not in a bulk, but you can sell some fine steel too, few at each time. But I would recommend to keeping them with yourself and making some weapons out of it. So we have 49. Let's start making our glaive, but before that I want to see how many parts we unlocked. A bit amount, like not too many, just a bit. So let's go to the pole arms. Now I definitely want to make some glaive, that's the best glaive head, I guess. Okay, we're gonna do glaive, and what I want to focus is cut damage on two-handed, because I'm not playing with shield. Cut damage and the swing speed. So I don't want it to be too slow, and I don't want it to be too basically low cut damage. So we're gonna see. So 3 goes down, 4 gets up. Okay, I think this is fine. We're gonna come back to this. I want to check. Difficulty is 175 now. Definitely this is gonna be too high. What about level 4s? Still too high. What about level 3s? Maybe. Oh wait, I do want to check something though. How much it increases? By 10. Oh, some parts is actually putting them down. Very nice. Okay, I'm gonna choose one of these parts. Swing speed, whichever helps with the swing speed. I think this part does help with that. Okay. You can have it. Now what about this, guys? It's interesting. Having none is worse than having two. So just one wrought iron. We are okay. And how about this? Level 3. It increases. So level 2. We're sticking with level 2. Level 2 is much better than level 1 as far as I understand. Oh my god, this is too big. I need something small so I can see what's going on at the behind of this. Okay, so let's choose the pommel that doesn't require expensive material. Simple long spear, simple iron spear, simple fine steel spear. I assume this affects for a price, and I think we have plenty, so I'm just gonna go with that. And about these guys, let's start from level 5 and see what's the difficulty. 220, no. 205, maybe, but so close to our smithing. 190, I think that's perfect. What about level 2? Yeah, this is too low. Level 3, either one of these level 3s will be our handle, like whatever it's called, shaft, you know. So we're gonna see swing speed and the swing cut damage. That's what we are interested. 54, 58, 60, 62. Actually, this gives the fastest swing speed, but at the same time, lowest pretty much damage, and also lowest reach. I think like what? I think this is pretty decent. I would say that's pretty decent. Not too long on the handle, but the blade is pretty big, so I think that is good enough. I don't want to lose too much swing speed here. What is thrown? Can this also be thrown? Yeah, I'm gonna go and make this weapon. I think that's gonna be just fine. So let's start making it. So we gotta crack the first one, bent, not a great start, regular, balanced. I'm gonna make 2 more, as much as my stamina leaves. You see, by making one weapon, we kinda upgrading our smithing one by each weapon, and let's see how much they cost. They cost, the cracked one is very cheap, bent one is 92, but the good ones are 15 and 18,000, which is much higher than what I was expecting, to be honest. So we're gonna just we're gonna continue doing that. Basically, we're gonna keep doing this, and I'm not gonna sell any weapons yet because I don't have any money problems. But definitely, what I can do once I have the balanced weapons, I can sell the balanced weapons and keep making some more. But at the same time, I don't want to kind of waste. Okay, let me sell the balanced weapons actually. So balanced, 36,000 right away, just like that. Trader doesn't have enough money. Oh, I see. Okay, then we're gonna sell only one. Or we can buy something instead. What we can buy? What do you guys have that you can offer to me? Let's get some sumpter horses. No. We can try to buy ourselves some maybe some defensive stuff. So rough scale helmet, bear head, 24. This guy's a little expensive, but we can definitely buy them. What about the things that I can put on my shoulder? Body armor, 14.7, 11.6. I think that's gonna be the best one that I can have. Yeah, look at that. Looks fancy, brother. Yeah, we're gonna do that. And we're gonna enter the smithy and keep making some more. We're gonna make until we are we're gonna exhaust our resources, and then we're gonna smelt them all down. Let's go. Perfect. Let's wait a bit now. We're already 225, and that's what I'm gonna do. My drill gonna be making these glaives, basically 2 polearm glaives, and then selling the best ones, keeping the others, and once all the resources are exhausted, I have no more to make, and then what I do, I will just go ahead and start smelting them back down. When I need the charcoal, refining some charcoal, and we have 226 by the way. What are we opening here? Endurance attribute or 1 focus point, 1 hand definitely attribute. Let's go and take a save here. Let's wait a bit more. Actually, before doing that, do you guys have some money? Not yet. But that's okay. Even we can smelt them all down because doing that also will grant us a great amount of experience than doing the regular or the cracked or bent ones. So even if we can't sell to the shops, we're still gonna be able to make our profit off of it. So let's enter the here. I'm gonna do some charcoal this time since we don't have a lot left. How much is the hardwood now, by the way? All right, not that great. What we can buy this time? I want another kind of I want a headgear. What's your most expensive headgear? How does it look on us? I didn't like it a lot. I kind of want to go with this one. I feel like they're matching. Yeah, just go back 19,000 and let's sell one instead. I'm gonna get 16,000 instead, which is perfect. So that is kind of money printing, guys, in some extent. You struggle a little bit until to this point. You have to make your initial investment of 15,000, which when we started we had 20,000. I just wanted to be a little bit more guaranteed. And then you just follow the drill we did, and in a short period of time you can just print money. Now, if I want to make money so bad, what I can do, instead of sitting here and smithing and leveling up a bit more, you don't even have to go until like level 300 and opening all the skills. Once you hit the level 200, you can just start making the weapon that goes for a good price, and just keep making them and sell them to different towns, which you're still gonna end up with a huge amount of profit. And let's see what we are looking at in here. Some more charcoal. That is perfect. Do we have any more hardwood for a price? What about the arrows? I definitely want to have the best arrows in the game. Is it 4 stack amount is just 23 stacked bodkin arrows, 3 piers, 4 piers, 32. Can I have a large bag of these or no? Alright, that's fine for now. And what I'm gonna do, by the way, I'm gonna just take this weapon down. I'm gonna keep one of them for myself. Yeah, why not, right? And I feel like after this point, winning the tournaments hopefully should be easier, because we're in a much better spot. How the hell our leg, whatever we have in our legs, is much better than them. Level 4, 25. We can do that. Scale warlord 124. That is pretty expensive, by the way. But I mean, we can buy that though. We're in a good spot. Should I go ahead with that? Scale warlord braces. How does it look? Doesn't look that great, to be honest. I'm just gonna do that and sell this guy. No, I'm not gonna even sell. I'm just gonna leave here and have one of the good weapons on myself, and that's it. So let's enter the smithy. Actually, we have done with smithing. So folks, I'm gonna go ahead and maybe either cut the video here or speed up the process. I'm gonna keep making that. My goal is I'm gonna make some more charcoal. Once it's done, I'm gonna start keep making these weapons. Once all the fine steel are done, I'm gonna keep smelting them back. So this is gonna be my drill until I hit the 275 or something, and then we can move forward with our process. Alrighty, everybody. So I've been doing some more smithing. Now our smithing is, our smithing is level 300. So what I did, I had to come back to the Azerai lands because our fine steel were running low. So I basically traveled Gaius first, and then Sanala, and then Ascar, and then I'm back here again at the Gaius. So I bought as many basically the daggers possible. They don't have any more, pretty much. Let me double check once more. Yeah, this ones, I don't know, I don't think so. These guys gives us a fine steel, but let me actually try. It's not that much. Oh, actually, they also give that too, so we'll just get them. And what we did basically along the way, we were trying to sell the good pole arms that we were, the balanced pole arms, balanced glaives, as much as we can. As you can see, we have 629,000 gold already, and also I bought some decent equipment for ourselves, some headgear, some shoulder gear, and some what's called the gloves, like the van braces. And also I changed our mount to the tier 6 horse, a Saligat. It's much better than what we had as a speed and the maneuver wise. It's gonna let us maneuver pretty fast. Charge damage is lower on this horse than our camel, and also hit points are slightly lower, but I think we should be fine. I covered the hit point basically gap with some barding, scaled barding, and the charging, we don't charge to an enemy anyways, so we just need a fast and like maneuverable horse so we can move around. I also both bow and some bodkin arrows, since they look the best, and on top of that we made almost like 600,000 gold. So I'm gonna show you a bit more. I was about to head out of here and go to basically our Botanian lands again. While we are traveling, I can just basically try to explain what was the whole point of that being basically of this smithing. Now, whenever we feel like our cash reserves are getting low, we can just buy few weapons. Like we can leave 50,000 all the time as a, you know, we have a phrase we say like a coffin money, that the last savings you're using for your coffin. So we can always leave 50,000 when we're going close to the 50,000 or around 50,000. We can start buying some equipment like those daggers in Azeri lands, and buy some hardwood in the Botanian lands and just smelt them, make few weapons and sell in different cities. Or if you don't want to travel, you can just spend some time in the same city, let the market basically have some more money in there, and then you can just keep selling continuously. Or if you have something interesting that you want to buy, what you can do is basically buy the stuff you want, and in exchange give some pole arms. That will also work. Let me see, is there anything better than what we have right now? I do need a decent armor, but the freaking armors are so expensive. Highland scale armor, I want to see how does it look. I don't want to pay 100,000 for that. What about, oh wait, why this is so cheap? 54, 20 and 17. I can't see a reason for not buying this. I mean, I'm definitely gonna buy that. And looks like it's even better than the one over here. I can't see any better armor than that currently in the market. Scaled warlord bracers, I can buy one of them actually, and sell this guy. What about the shoes? Scaled boots, yeah, let's do that as well. Now we're gonna pay like 50,000, and I'm just gonna sell whatever I have on me, and I have to make some more weapons real quick and sell in this city, because we spent too much on their market and they have a lot of gold that we can kinda take it from them. I'm gonna recover my stamina a bit and then go for smithing a bit more. So let's forge some more weapons. Now, as you see, our smithing is tier 1. Pretty much everything we can make gonna be in a decent spot. So let's trade these weapons. How many balanced polearms I have? It's a pretty decent amount, so I'm gonna sell them as much as I can. Perfect. So 92,000 we just got from them. That is how easy after this point to make a money. So I don't think so for the whole game we will ever gonna have a problem with money, and from this point on we can just be comfortable about money and do basically our things, except like trying to grind for money. Also, I think our endurance is max now. I'm not gonna go over it. Quick tip for you guys: if you don't want to max something like really hard, you can just leave the attribute point of the like a vigor, control, endurance, what's this, cunning, social and intelligence at level 7, and you can invest in any skill with 5 points. You're gonna be able to take the last skill, last basically perk. The only reason I wanted to do the endurance 10, we're gonna probably have to invest in some points in athletics too, because we're gonna need it in the sieges, either in defense or attack, mostly in defense. For the writing and smithing, for example, smithing, it says every level, as you can see here, 5% greater chance of creating legendary weapons. Chance increases by 1% for every 5 skill points above 275. So we have base 5% plus, since we are 27, we are 302 and this is 275, we have 27 exceeded level, so it means we have 32% of chance to make a legendary weapon. I mean, I'm not very sure with the polearm we can do legendary or not, but for whichever weapon is a legendary that can be made, we can just create a legendary weapon. I'm gonna search about it, not search about it actually, I'm gonna do a few tests off the recording once this episode is done, and I'm just gonna try crafting few weapons and check their prices, can they be legendary or not, and I can show you in the next episode. I can be prepared, I just don't want to waste time with testing to craft few weapons and see which ones are legendary or not. So that's the main reason I want to go over 275. I think now we can go up to 330 or 350. I'm not really sure, but I know that we're definitely gonna go over 320. So it's gonna give us somewhere around like 50-60% of chance to create a legendary weapon. And same with the riding. Once we are over 250 and the skill point, we're gonna get charge damage plus maneuvering for each skill, for each level, for this perk, which is great. And since we're gonna be riding along the color area, that's a perfect thing for us to do. So let's go ahead and leave this town now. What I'm gonna try to do, I'm definitely not gonna need any of these iron. I'm just gonna sell it, and I'm gonna leave these two guys with me for now. Our grain is getting low. Let's buy some real quick. Somewhere around here looks good, and we will get they don't even have money for that, so I'm just gonna buy a grain. That's it. They don't even have some gold to basically give it to us, and I'm gonna sell the iron as much as they can pay for it. One more. Okay, here we go. We completely drained their market, and let's go to the Seonon and use the rest of our fine steels to make a weapon that we want to have, and then we can sell all the leftover basically resources that we won't be needing. We have 12 hardwood. Let's buy some. And what about here? What is the best headgear? Do we have something better than mine? Doesn't look like it. What about here? I think we pretty much have the best one that we can have. That's how it looks like, to be honest. Alrighty, that's good. And any level 6 mounts, as if I see, I'm gonna buy. If not, then we'll just let it go. And we can sell some weapons. Only one for now. What about our smithy? Okay. And how about if I want to make some weapon? I need some of these and iron. And let's sell all this iron, by the way. Okay, we can wait a bit more to craft the rest of the weapons that we can, and then along our journey we can just travel, stop in the towns and sell them whenever we stopping, and we don't have to create or craft any more weapons for now. And our smithing skill can go over 300 slowly whenever we do craft some, so we should be okay. Here we go. Let's go create some more, craft some more and move from there. The good point about smelting the weapons, it also gives us experience back, since we are crafting pretty decent, smithing pretty decent weapons now. The good point about selling, you just money printing. So I don't understand why, what's the difference between this crafted and this crafted one? Looks like the same, to be honest, but okay, we're just gonna sell one then. Enter the smithy, craft some more. We're already at 305 in the smithing, which is good. Now we can have the highest basically maintenance army. We can actually go to the Khuzait lands now and buy those Khuzaiti out, like the noble units. That would be great for us. A bit more. The last two of our basically. Okay, let's try this. Now, since we have the better gear, I'm hoping that we're gonna be able to win the tournament here. Look at us. Okay, nice job. I couldn't hit too many, but we're doing fine. Let's see now. I hope I'm not gonna die at once now. My god, I'm still dead. Alright, it means the two-handed skill matters more than what gear we have. But at least the freaking looters or the step bandits are not gonna like one-shot us. If you all remember from the last episode or the episode before the last one, we got like a headshot from the looters. Just one hit with the full health pool was gone. So I either want to invest in the leadership or stewardship. I think I'm gonna go with the leadership for now because this is already level 2. That can be level 2 as well. And what else we can do? Craft the last weapon we have. Is 452. What about if I smelt? Gives me 2 plus 1. 1 plus 2. Okay, I mean I can sell all this still as well, to be honest. In this point I won't be needing them. Let's just see. It's just too cheap, I guess, here. I would rather to sell it somewhere else, even we don't have a money problems right now. So increase the banner, increase the range damage. This stuff, I hope we can get something better instead. So now, folks, we can go ahead, leave the settlement and travel to the Khuzait lands and hopefully try to change our army to Khuzait horse archers, and potentially, hopefully they can be a Khan's guard. And if I can test my weapon and gear on the looters, that would be great actually. I really want to do that. But they're freaking fast. Can we close you down, guys, somewhere? Or are you gonna just make me chase you the whole map? Okay, we have another party also joined to the battle, but we'll be taking care of them as much as we can. Alright, my guys can go ahead and retreat. Let's see our horse and weapons here. Perfect. Looks like I'm much faster than them. Alrighty, here we go, guys. Have it. Nice. 459. The hour. Freaking. By the way, this maneuver is bad in this horse. Cut damage 451 from the head, which is great. I think our weapon is not too short. It's fast enough and dealing a pretty decent amount of damage. I'm wondering how it's gonna basically work against the armored enemies. I think it should be good enough. Alright, is that all? We got them all? One of them is running. There's no way you're gonna run. Okay. They are cooked. And we don't need this freaking peasant shit anymore. Alrighty, let's start from the Khuzait villages from north to south. and see how it's gonna be. What we got? We got a riding skill. Morale penalty to enemies with so the one says morale penalty enemies with mounted ranged kills. So this looks like what we need, but I'm trying to understand, is it the kills we are making, or it's the mounted ranged kills that enemy making? I'm just trying to understand that part, because if that's the one that we kill, then definitely this one is our go-to. But I do. What about this one? Morale. Okay. As much as I understand, it's about the kills that us or our mounted archers doing. So if that's the case, I'm gonna go with this one. I hope that I did understand it right. So we'll just go with that. So we're getting minus only for herding and cargo within capacity. By the way, my mistake is not stopping at the settlements. I could have stopped here for selling some of my weapons. We probably, if we're gonna sell all the weapons we have, we're probably gonna go over a million maybe. Which we don't need definitely that much money in this stage of the game. I'm gonna go look at that. Alrighty, what about your gear, guys? I'm at the same time trying to improve my gear. Just 2 armor difference. How much you gonna sell this one for? No, just keep it. You're selling it too cheap. I mean, it's not that great of difference, which I would like to go. For example, this one is pretty good. 19. Yeah, I'm gonna go with either one. I'm gonna buy both of them actually, which both of them are pretty good. Most definitely, and also matching with our gear, which is great. Since it's a legendary piece, that's why it gives such a great amount of defensive value basically. So 140 legendary platist, yes, and I'm gonna buy that for sure. What about the shoes? Decorated shoes, very nice. We got a pretty decent amount of gear basically that we did upgrade now, and I'm gonna sell all these goodies. Anything expensive here? Just 1-tier mounts? No, thank you guys. And what about the food and etc.? I can sell some of these. Steel for you. Okay, we are looking nice, and we can just keep moving. Don't get involved maybe. Yeah guys, here we go. Now we can pay everybody for a kindness and get ourselves a nice basically characteristics, like nice traits. So we'll do that. So we are already 800. Let's stop in this city now. Let's trade some stuff. First of all, let me check your gear. Royal Cataphract helmet. Freaking 133,000. That is a lot. Yeah, no, thank you. What about here? Whatever we have is better. Yeah, whatever we have is better. What about the rights? Level 5, no, thank you. We'll leave. We need only the level 6s if you guys need any. So I'm gonna sell the steel here over like over 100 denarii, and some weapons before I forget. 1, 2. Okay, that's it. Easiest way of making money. I mean, the whole point of smithing, it requires a bit of patience and some kind of the way to go. And once you're over that, you just money printing. If your whole point of the game is like having like millions and then buying everything out, then I would say that's the best method to do. And this is something that like trading is also good. I had a trade playthrough in my single player. I never record that. I had that few years back, and I was making a good money too, but it's not as good as smithing, because when you do trading you have to do constantly if you want to make money. But smithing is something like after this point, let's say I have nothing on me, I have only 100,000, I can just make 1 or 2 turns of smithing, which will take less than 30 minutes, and I can be back at the million. So that's the great thing about smithing. And we will now check town by town until we are at the the Khuzait lands. No, thank you, by the way. That looks good, but no, thank you. What about, and I'm checking for better gear than mine, what I have. If we find something, we'll buy. If not, then we'll just let it go. Legendary scale armor. Looks like we have the best stuff so far. Most definitely. What about horses, guys? No. And maybe selling some steel to you guys, so you can try to do some stuff here. Here we go. Let's leave. Oh, did I sell the weapons or I didn't? That's what I forgot. Okay, nice. Pretty much each settlement will take. We're gonna be able to sell each settlement 2-3 weapons, and we can take a few I would say maybe around 30 to 40k from each settlement. It takes only 2-3 settlements for us to make extra 100,000. And here we are at the Khuzait lands. Now we're gonna go town by town, and oh, our relations are bad. I think we did something wrong in this settlement. I don't remember exactly, but for sure, probably we did something wrong. Trade. What do you guys have? I'm not even checking the bows and stuff. I should do that too. For example, masterwork. For the... That's definitely... I'm gonna buy. What about the bows? Stacked bodkin arrows. Okay. What about the defensive stuff, guys? The gear. Nothing looks greater than ours. Maybe the headgear. But that's too freaking expensive for a little amount of upgrade, which in my opinion doesn't work. Karahan. Okay, let's go. Balanced polearm. Very nice. How about we sell some more steel, but it's kinda expensive here, cheap here, so no. We received 55,000. Let's go with basically settlements. Recruit troops. There's nothing here. We found the hideout. We spotted the hideout. Recruit troops. 1, 2. Yes, I'm gonna retire a few guys now. have a room for the others. Herding, oh, we might have to sell some of our horses though, because these guys are the horsemen anyways, so it might kinda require us to sell some horsemen. We'll see about that. This episode might be basically longer than the usual ones. I don't know how I'm gonna handle, but we'll see about that. Definitely recording is... the full recording is long, maybe like for 5 hours. I have to edit the video and make sure like I can compress it to an hour or hour and a half at most, and that's my goal. That's what I'm trying to do. So Baltakhand has a tournament. Definitely we're gonna join that, and let's see what is the price. Pure hung. I don't care about the price right now, I just want to join the battle. Okay. It just tickled us, guys. I mean... yeah, I think I'm kinda... archers are freaking annoying me, so I really do want to kill the archers. Can you die this time? He was a strong guy, by the way. Okay, he blocked us. Is this our own unit? He was our own unit. If we can't kill him, we can kill his horse. How the hell? We had like... all of us were remaining, and now these guys are chasing me. I'm alone. Here, come here, brother. Come here. Okay, that's what I was talking about. You're gonna be annoying. Alright. Esur, I remember you, Esur. You're the freaking guy that we couldn't win, basically. Alrighty. Here we go. Horse archery as its finest. Not yet. What the hell? Where is this arrows going? Okay, finally. It's a new millimeter difference. Okay, here we go. Skips around. Look at this guy. Hitting us harder than what we do to him, but he hit me on the head, that's why. I'm feeling like he's better horse archer than us, but with all the superior gears, he stands no chance against us. Is it you again, Esur? You definitely have some freaking relatives in the tournament administration, brother. How the hell you always advance to the final? Nice job. Alright, here we are. We are the winner. And our bow is basically letting us, bow skill is advanced, and we can choose a new perk. Aiming duration without losing accuracy. 30% damage with bows, 2 mounts. I would say this one probably. Or do we want to go with mounts? How often we're gonna kill the mounts anyways? And I feel like, yeah, this is much better. Let's go with that. because in certain situations we might have to wait. Let's see here what kind of bows and arrows you guys have. Okay, nothing great here. What about the gear? 93,000 is just too much. I don't want to pay for that. Okay, Hans plated braces, 14,000. That's definitely something we can buy. Legendary. How does it look, first of all? Plated braces. It's just the one difference, and I mean, no, that's okay. We don't really need that. Legendary boots. Nothing is greater than what we have. We can sell some steel here, definitely. I'm gonna sell under 30 now, because I feel like it's gonna take too long for us if we do wanna sell it all. And some weapons, definitely. Tier Hung. I don't know what you're gonna give it to me, but I'm just gonna enter Smithy. Where are you, brother? I'm not gonna play with you, so let's smelt it down. And we can also smelt the ones. Oh, we have some types of dagger. I didn't even see that. We can also sell the ones that aren't great to sell. I mean, they're still good, but not as good as the others. To make some experience. All the crafted ones. Let me mark them, and I can sell the others. Melt the others. All right. We are looking good. Let's leave the settlement again. So did we stop by here for some units, or I think we did, right? If we did, we make some mistake. So herding is going even lower. I don't know how, but it does go lower. We're gonna keep walking around on the Khuzait settlements and try to get our units. There's nothing here, nothing much here. I know we stopped here on our way there. There's two more guys, and actually 1, 2, 3, 4. I can leave some room for us. Herding 0.22. Yes, definitely I have to sell some of the horses. 979. I bet I have more gold right now than maybe the leaders of the towns. So buy products. Do you guys have anything? I do want to sell some of my horses. Here you go. I don't care how much it is. I just want to get rid of it. Now we don't have any minus for herding. That's great. Kimley. Recruit troops. Tuck. We got this. We're gonna go to Esme now. Give me some good troops, please. I'm gonna do 5, or I'm gonna do 10 actually. I'm gonna get some more room for the rest of my units. Khuzait Noble Son. Our goal is making them a Khan's Guard, one of the deadful cavalries in the game. I like how they are basically horse archers, and at the same time they have a great fighting ability. So probably you guys saw what I saw there about that freaking steppe bandits. They're harassing a village folk. So let me see the bows here, if maybe there's something better than ours, or bodkin, maybe some good bodkin arrows. That's a crossbow arrows. Here we are, bodkin arrows. No, they don't have something great. What about the armor? Nothing here. How about the headgear? Heavy Lancer helmet. That stuff definitely looks pretty. Let me try on me first. Oh, okay, no, it's just too close. We can't see our noble face under it. And what about selling you guys some weapons? We have some, if you want to try some. Perfect. Here we are. What we said, did you guys remember? We said we're gonna go after the freaking step bandits as much as we can. Unless they're gonna run away from us. Looks like they will. We have to work on our speed, because these guys are still pretty faster than us. Alrighty. So I'm gonna stop at Simira and then go to the other side. Now nobody has guts to annoy us, since we have a superior army now. And we have to find some ways to increase our movement speed on the map. So we're gonna go to Kiraz. I think we stopped at the Ulunja, or no? We definitely stopped at the Lansam, right? I'm gonna go back here for any case. We might have stopped, we might have not, so just want to double check. 1.3 million. We are already exceeded a million gold. So from 20,000 gold, that's what it was at the beginning of the episode, to 1 million in a very short amount of time. I mean, less than a days of work, so especially if you are at the beginning of your campaign, basically, you definitely can go ahead and do that. We stopped at the Karakalat, that's what I know. So I'm gonna stop at the Akalat. Actually, let's do this. Let's wait a bit outside, go to the Akalat, attend to the tournament, and then end the episode here, and we can move from there. I'm gonna save right at the beginning of the gate. Southern decorated chainmail. Let's go. Headshot right away. I don't see who is who, so I do want to get out of that freaking party over there. I think best idea for me would be to cleaning the horse archers first, and then we can move to infantry. Not the infantry, the horsemen. We have to kill from the yellows. Oh, that was our own guy, my bad. Too many horses right now. Too many horses on the battlefield. Oh, that was a nice shot. Okay, just don't freaking stick me with your spear. Go ahead and fight over there, guys. Just for you being pest for me, I'm gonna try to take you down first. Is Esur here again? No, he's not here. Okay, that's a glaive fight. How the hell? 102 damage and he's not dead yet? That's not freaking fair, guys. That freaking glaive is not good as ours, so that's why. Oof, that was a nice hit by the way. Come here, brother. warrior lady. Nice. Keep your distance, lady. Okay. You asked for that. You guys see how easier our tournaments became after making our gear and etc. We were suffering a lot just because we had a very freaking peasant gear against these all armored guys. Here we go, another tournament is won, so let's see what we can get over here. Clean thrust, 10% thrust damage with polearms, 30 polearm skill infantry in your formation, swing speed with polearms. Definitely, that's what I want. I need swing. Alright. How about horses here? Palmation, not something great, still are cheap. Let's check the bows and arrows. Alright, they must work. Nothing better than what we have already. Balanced bodkin arrows. Balanced stacked bodkin arrows. Yeah, what we have is better, right? Balanced bodkin arrows, stacked bodkin. So 4, 3 and 32. 4, 3 and 32. Okay, no, we need more arrows. I think our damage is good enough. We don't need some more pierce for now. At least we're not facing with super strong enemies just yet. Looks like there's nothing we can buy from here neither. What about the headgear? For the Lancer helmet? Yes, most definitely. We're just gonna sell them some of our weapons, so they can have something great in their inventory as well. So folks, I think it's a good spot for us to end our episode here. We did a lot in this episode. I mean, I'm gonna try to find the best way to edit the video without damaging it too much, also without making it too long. So I'm gonna definitely work on that a bit. My editing skills are not great, so excuse me if this video was not as smooth as it should have been. And we did pretty great stuff. We basically made our smithing level 307 already, and we started with 20k and we ended the episode with over 1 million denarii. Plus we got ourselves some nice gear and some nice horse, also some weapons. So we did pretty great. That this episode probably would have been the break point in our campaign. After this point, things will change a lot, and we also started recruiting some of the Khuzait noble son, and we'll do our best to basically improve them as much as we can. So I think that was too much for one episode, and we will continue our journey from here in the next episode. I hope you all enjoyed, everybody. Sorry for that. I hope you all enjoyed, everybody. If you did, please do not forget to like the video, subscribe to this channel if you haven't done it yet, and I will be seeing you with further episodes. You all take care.